Hi there, I'm almost York,
Hey, watch what you're doing.
and we're gonna save this town from these horrible creatures known as vampires before we continue with the regular show.
Even live to regret this.
Have at you, you blood-sucking thing.
I've had enough of you. Ah!
That's one down.
I won't go down so easily.
Despicable creatures, always using others to get their dirty deeds done.
Oh, what happened?
Well, look at that bit of brain. I don't think he will be getting back up. Now, as usual, I am here to provide you with some useful tips on killing dragons and absorbing their souls.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
And as usual as well,
For myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
these tips will not be helpful to you if you are not dragonborn. And attempting to kill dragons and absorb their souls if you are not dragonborn is also very dangerous. So I would advise against it. I am feeling a bit under the weather today, so forgive me if I do not provide my best performance. Now I'm sure you all are asking,
Huh?
why the sudden change of venue? What's with this crazy tropical look? And the short answer is, this series is called Crazy Modded Skyrim, not Stagnant Modded Skyrim. But, all condescension aside, this mod is called Skyrim Climate Overhaul Tropical Edition, or Tamriel Climate Overhaul Tropical Edition. I don't rightfully remember which. Now, when we last left off, I was about to fight a cougar. I later found out that it was actually a puma. But the important part is that he did not eat me and he is dead. And all I did afterwards was run to the Bannered Mare and rest for 12 hours. Which is what the mod author of Tropical Skyrim tells you to do. To make sure that everything works correctly. You must go inside a place and wait for 12 hours so that everything takes effect. And one thing that is somewhat disappointing, this mod works almost perfectly with Ebonvale except for this one tree. For some reason, it's in just the right spot, but 20 feet too high. I do not know why that happens, but it does. Now that I've introduced you to the new mod, it's time to get on with the story. It's time to go talk to Delphine. Or as I like to call her, annoying bitch.
You're that visitor been poking around.
As I've stated before, only those that deserve it.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
If you say so. Give me the attic room, please.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make
Well,
yourself at
obviously,
home.
there's no fucking attic. Hello.
So you're the I think you're looking for this.
We all know what happens
Follow me.
next.
Now we can talk.
It's very dark in here. You are very slow, woman.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
They are right. I am Dragonborn.
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of
I will
Jurgen
not
Windfall.
forgive you.
Does that make me Dragonborn too?
The Greybeards devote their entire lives to nothing but Dragonborn. If anyone knows, it's them. And they never called you Dragonborn.
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only... Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just they weren't gone. Now something's happening to bring them back to life. And I figured we're going to go there, and you're going to
Shut
kill
your
that
mouth,
dragon.
woman.
If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want. Kynes Grove.
Let's just
There's
go.
an ancient dragon buried. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute, and I'll be ready.
Take your time.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Well, if only you did everything that fast. You certainly do not walk that fast.
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Save. Now, when we reach Cansgrove, you will have a fine example of what can happen if you kill a dragon while not being dragonborn and do not absorb his soul. But until then, let's enjoy the tropical scenery. Lovely, is it not? Look at that wonderful blue water. Oh dear. Ow! Poor fella. He just wanted something to eat. Good lord. Ow! That was a neat trick. Well, what is this cave? Oh, I see. Tropical Skyrim. The Climate Overhaul Tropical Edition is, in my opinion, much better than Tropical Skyrim. Forgive me if you do not agree. But I feel as though in Tropical Skyrim there are far too many plants and trees. Especially considering in the Rift, or the section between the Rift and Whiterun. There are so many trees and vines and plants all over the place that you can't walk anywhere except for the road. Whereas in this one, I feel there is a much more realistic look to the tropical environment.
Never should have come here.
And it is much more playable and does not interfere with other quests. As mainly what the mod does is just replace the trees with lax-sized trees. One of the things to note, if you really like bigger trees and like the look of this mod over Tropical Skyrim, you can enhance the mod with Animalica, which works hand in hand with the mod for adding things like tigers and pandas and other things of that nature. And if you so feel that you really like the bigger trees, but you like the look of the trees in this mod does actually work with another mod called Bigger Trees. Now if you install bigger trees, I would recommend using the smaller version before you switch over, as I used the bigger version first when I first installed it, and it was far too much. Some of the trees were even half as tall as the mountain that leads up to High Hrothgar, which I thought was just way too big for a tree. A tree half the size of a mountain is just ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as me. Another mod that I installed that you may not notice right away. Oh dear. We are going to avoid these people because they give me way too hard a time. Ah yes, I missed my turn anyway, I do believe. See if we can scavenge some food. Well, fantastic. What shall we make me more efficient? How's about some better heals yet again? Good stuff. Weed. Now the only issue that I really have with this mod is with these very large land plants here. With these really big leaves. I feel as though there are a little bit too many of them. A bit too many. And they are a bit too large. They tend to obstruct your vision quite a lot. We're just gonna push on through this village. Windhelm is not that far off, and it is only 3:52 p.m. Yes, I see you pandas. Look at there, cacti. A panther. Usually I try to leave the animals alone unless I really need leather or unless they are being obnoxious and blocking the road like he just was. Well, this is beautiful, is it not? This will be my first time seeing Windhelm on this or any other of my accounts on Skyrim. So it will be a first for the both of us. Or the however many of us.